Picture this. There you are, sitting in bed, reading a good book or surfing the net on your laptop, whatever it is that you like to do when you're sitting in a hotel room. Maybe you're watching some TV. The point is, there you are, having a good time, not worrying about anything in the world because you're on vacation, you're in a hotel. Everything is good, but then you hear a knock on the door. Who could it be? I don't have anyone in this hotel room with me. I didn't order the pizza or anything. I didn't call for room service. Is there a monster out there? Freddy Krueger, is he back? Whatever did happen to Leatherface? Is it Frosty the Snowman? But then it hits you. You look down an old discarded piece of paper you didn't think would serve any use to you because you forgot. Of course I can only be talking about the Do Not Disturb sign. That's right, my fair fool, you forgot to put the Do Not Disturb sign up on your door. Which means you get the lucky visit from Housekeeping. I don't know if this is how it was for you guys, but I never really liked housekeeping. Whenever I stayed in a hotel, I always put the Do Not Disturb sign, or at least, try to get my parents to do that, not exactly out on my own yet. Rip me, I know. Regardless, I never really liked the idea of people coming in and poking in at all my stuff that I brought, regardless of if I was there or not. I just didn't like the idea of people being in my room when I wasn't in my room. And then when you are in your room, you're just sitting there in your bed watching them clean up after you're like, Despite that though, the job I have landed myself in this very small town of mine is housekeeping. Everything is... Being a housekeeper is a funny job. It's the only job where you get to walk into a dirty, messed up room with sheets all over the ground and dirty towels and a messy toilet and think, this room's pretty clean. Oh, and then you walk into some people's rooms and they got their stuff on the bed, like clothes, I'm talking laptops, I'm talking whatever people put on their beds. Why do people even put stuff on their beds anyway? I've never felt the inclination to put stuff on my bed. What, does your property need the luxury of a bed to get well rested or something? Anyways, you walk into your room and you're just like, just gonna move this over here. Because if you try to make the bed with the stuff still on it. Also, a lot of times people will make their bed before they leave the inn thinking that like, I did a good deed today. I made the bed so they don't have to make the bed. But think about this. We have to take off everything you just made and then take off the sheets and then put everything back on. Do you know how much it hurts me physically, emotionally, spiritually when I walk into a room and I see the bed's in pristine condition like it was never even slept on? And I know that I have to tear that thing apart and rebuild it from scratch just because you forgot about your dirty dang sheets. Now the bathroom always scares me. My brother worked at the inn where I work at now before me, and he came home this one time like, oh shit, yeah, you know the spa bathtub? Oh no. You know the toilet? Oh no. Oh, the poop goes in the toilet, but the poop is in the spa bathtub. You know, I used to think hair was boring before I had this job, but then I learned it's magical. And I'll tell you why. You'll be cleaning up the bathtub or the shower or whatever it is you're cleaning up in the bathroom. And you'll see a piece of hair, you're like, don't want that in there. Because you don't. No one wants to go into a hotel or an inn or wherever they're going to be staying and see hair in their bathtub. Someone else's. So you take all the hair out of the bathtub, which takes forever because you got to pinch it out with your tiny little fingers. And then you're like... Then you take your wet rag and start washing it, and then you'll see another hair. And you're like, must have forgot one. Then you'll get back to it, and you'll see another hair. And you're cleaning this hair, and you're cleaning this hair, and you're cleaning this hair, and you're cleaning this hair. There's no end to the hair. So you give up, that's it. Being a housekeeper is a funny job. It's the only job where you get to walk into a dirty, messed up room with sheets all over the ground and dirty towels and a messy toilet and think, this is Freddy Krueger. Oh no!